Coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Arizona go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Digging in, Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 120.
Fouled off. Lester's 2-0 home.
Nope, up there.
Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Row. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Row, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and that's the second out.
That is third. The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now Lester's 0-1. And it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A solid start to this one for John Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the 3rd inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Ryan.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Ahmed fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Kelly is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Set to get his day started, David Peralta, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 5, Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Standing in, Carson Kelly. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Peralta's on the move. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Kelly has it. The throw to first is in time. One down. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. It's been very good. 8 for 13. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weaver is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2-2. A bouncer to the left side and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball back in.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Walker.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Ildemaro Vargas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Fouled away. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a costly mistake to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that looks good.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Peralta is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 runs already home here. Back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks erupt for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Arizona. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, John Lester. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The count now at 2-1. Pitch on the way. Bouncer up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batter, not shortstop, Javier Baez.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch, and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Walker.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Chopper to short, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Luke Weaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lester ready. The 1-0 on the ground to the right side. Kipnis has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Arizona. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And there's one down now.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. And now pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jarrell Cotton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jarrell Cotton.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two 2-0. Four runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Very high, 2-1. Marte off for second. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Arizona, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Happ was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they close the gap to 3 now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Victor Caratini will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the stretch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So striding in, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Peralta is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, He had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 4-3. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 30, Alec Mills.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Mills, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Settling in now, Christian Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman,
Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
Oh, that's off.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The set and the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 4-3 game. Corbin Martin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 48, Corbin Martin.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Wilson.
First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. That's down into left center for a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two out here and a runner at second. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The set and the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stephen Vogt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 delivery. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Starling Marte will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball. 1-0. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Two out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Yohan Lopez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50.
Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate, David Bodie, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Kyle Ryan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Kyle Ryan.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ryan has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 5.
Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eduardo Escobar. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. The high fastball is in there. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Carson Kelly. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Three balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Merrill Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Softly hit to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
He's hitting to the Cubs. Number 5, Albert Almora.
And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0. Here it is.
Ball, that's just out.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Three and 0 now. Jason Kipnis would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 4. Rowan Wick will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Into the box now, Christian Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Ilgamaro Vargas.
Now at the plate, Ilgamaro Vargas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. To third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Tim LaCastro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Tim LaCastro.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still all square at 4 apiece. Junior Guerra enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Junior Guerra.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, David Bodie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. It's sharply toward third, and this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run, moving into scoring position.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's Javier Baez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Vargas ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jason Hayward, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Short, hit hard. Ahmed has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand one. This game's all tied at 4. Here's Starling Marte. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And it's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Here's the 0-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Now back, left fielder, David.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. One and one to count. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's down to third. Right to Bryant. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. D-backs out in front, 5-4. Andrew Chafin enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Andrew Chafin.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chafin, an Ohio native. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Oh,
2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground at first. Reined in. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Don't let that
1 out, nobody on. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Junior Guerra claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andrew Chafin hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score.